Hey you guys, so I am back today filming another video in a different location than usual. I used to film in this spot a lot, but I just haven't been able to do that in recent months. So it's literally like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, you guys. So sorry if my makeup is looking a little bit worn, but I felt like filming a video and I decided to do a video that I've only ever done once before, and that is revisiting old favorite videos that I posted. I just posted one like 4 days ago at this point, which is weird to say because I filmed that video today. So yeah, it should have gone up 4 days before this video, the way that my schedule is, planned out. But you guys know I don't do favorites videos every month. I like to do them every like 2 to 3 months, for various reasons. And I really love when I see creators going back to their old favorites videos and talking about whether or not they still enjoy those products that they talked about. So I did one about 6 months ago where I talked about the favorites that I was enjoying in March of 2017. So this video is my current favorites of June 2018. Funnily enough, I am wearing the same shirt that I was wearing in that video. And as I was watching the video back, a lot of the products that I talked about are still things that I love and use today. And that video was only posted like 7 months ago, so it's not that long ago, but I don't know, usually in the YouTube sphere, especially in the beauty community, products just don't have that kind of longevity. Like, a product is popular for like a month, and then not even a month sometimes. A product is popular for like 3 weeks to a month maybe, and then something else comes out and that product is totally forgotten about. So the fact that some of these products have remained favorites of mine 7 months on says a lot. But I'm just going to get into what I was talking about. I wish that I could do like the overlay of the video in this video, and I can do that, but I don't know how the audio would work for that, so I'm not gonna try to mess with that. But anyway, the first product that I talked about was the Makeup Revolution Concealer. Now, I mentioned this in that video as well, that I did have a problem with the fact that you run out of that concealer so incredibly fast. I did love the amount of coverage it gave. I still think it's a really good concealer. I know that recently they launched a bigger version of the concealer where it's $10 and you get a little bit more product. The usual concealer is about $7. And personally, I didn't really like that they did that. I mean, obviously, yes, I'm glad they released a version with more product in it, but I wish that they would have just upped the price to $10 and put more product in instead of just having like a $7 price point one and a $10 price point one. Is that an unpopular opinion? I don't know. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I actually have not used that concealer since then, since I used up that tube that I had in that video, so I'm sure it's still a concealer that I would enjoy. It's just not one that I have repurchased since then. Right now I'm working with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer and my Sephora Gel Serum Concealer. The next product that I talked about loving was the Ulta Brow Pomade. Still a favorite of mine. I still have it and use it to this day. It's the only pomade I have. It's on my brows right now. And yeah, I do really like it. I think it was maybe like $7 or $8, which is really good. It's a really nice pomade. I'm planning on finishing that up this year. And I do want to try that e.l.f. again. Jessica commented this on one of my other videos that I posted recently talking about this product, but I forget the name of the product. But e.l.f. has like this pomade thing that you can use for your brows and your eyeliner, and I have been really curious to try that out. So I feel like after I use up my Ulta one, I'm gonna probably go purchase that one. So yeah, I still love that product. I just want to try different options. The next product I talked about was the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara, and I even said in that video that that product was so expensive that I would never purchase it because I got that as a deluxe size product from Sephora Play. Speaking of Sephora Play, I really miss Sephora Play. I loved that, but I don't know if I'm going to be resubscribing anytime soon because of my low buy, because I would need to count that as part of my low buy, obviously. So that subscription box would be one of the 4 products that I purchase every month, so that would automatically knock it down to 3 products that I can purchase, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I do miss that subscription service a lot. But yeah, I don't know why I went on that little tangent. I do like that mascara. I believe I got another deluxe sample of it when I purchased the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash, so I think I do have another one. I think so, not sure, but yeah, I really like my Essence Lash Princess. I started using that again recently, and that mascara is so good. It's so good that I probably won't ever purchase like a high-end mascara over that one. I mean, I did get the Sephora Lash Stash, so now I have a bunch of high-end mascaras to get through, but if I'm ever going to purchase a standalone full-size mascara again, it's gonna be that one and probably not a high-end one. The next product I talked about in that video was the Kiss Lashes in the style Teddy, and I found that so funny because I'm wearing those lashes on my eyes today. I still really love them. They're still one of my favorite styles. I have 3 styles that I wear. I wear the Teddy lashes from Kiss, I wear the JB lashes from Eylure, and I wear the Marquise lashes from, let me go check. Yeah, the Marquise lashes are also from Eylure, so those are like the 3 styles of lash that I tend to stick to. So yeah, still love these lashes. The next product was the NYX Glitter Glue, and that will always be a staple in my collection. I don't want to be too repetitive, but you guys know I use a glitter glue every single day for my shimmers. I used to use the Too Faced one before that. The NYX one is exactly the same for a fraction of the price, so there's no reason for me to ever use anything else but the NYX one. So that's still a favorite. The next one is the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. I will admit I don't use that palette as much as I used to, but I still love it. It's still a really, really beautiful, small, compact palette that you can get so many beautiful looks out of. I am always so impressed with the eye looks that I get from that palette, so I still definitely love it. I just don't use it as much as I used to, and that watching this video serves as a reminder to use some of my old favorites a little bit more. I also talked about the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in this video, which I thought was really funny because I mentioned the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in my most recent favorites video as well that I posted the other day. I still love it. It's still a staple in my collection. I didn't have it in my collection for about like 3 months, I want to say, and I really missed it. That was one of the few products that like I've completely panned and run out of, and then like genuinely like thought about it and missed it. And when that happens to me, I know that a product like that is a staple in my collection, so that is back in my collection and I still love it. The next 3 products are all highlighters. The first one is the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. I still like that highlighter. I haven't used it in quite a bit. I have like massive pan on it now, and I have used up one previous to the one that I own now. So, I mean, I know that I love it. Then next we have the MAC Oh Darling highlighter, which I am wearing it today. It's part of my Boy Meets World project pan. Boy Meets Project Panning is what it's called. If you have not seen that video, there's a moment in that video that you guys just need to see involving that highlighter. The next product is Champagne Pop by Becca, which I have like a smidge left of that highlighter, and it pains me. I almost don't want to use it up. I'm gonna use it up because if I feel ridiculous just keeping a product for just like a little smidge that I have left on the rim, but I'm dreading using it up because it is my favorite highlighter of all time. It's my most repurchased highlighter. This will be my 3rd pan of it that I've used up, and I'm dreading it because I don't want to purchase it right away. I have highlighters that I'm panning, like I'm panning the MAC Oh Darling highlighter, I'm panning my Smashbox highlighter trio in my Goal for the Goal, So I want to move through, or like at least make progress on some of my highlighters that I have before purchasing anything else. But oh my god, that's gonna be really hard to not have that in my collection. It's gonna be really hard to not purchase it as soon as I use it up, but I don't know. We'll see what I do with it. I'm gonna own it again at one point, but it's just a matter of when. So yeah, all those 3 highlighters are definitely still favorites. The Wet n Wild Precious Petals I haven't used in a while, but I know that I love it. And the last product is the Tarte blush in the shade Sensual. It's still my favorite blush from their whole entire Amazonian clay collection. I know that Exposed gets all the hype. Honestly, I have Exposed, and it's a pretty blush, but it's not what I like in a blush. It's a little bit too subtle for me, whereas the shade Sensual gives me the pigment that I want, the longevity that, well, they all are pretty long wearing, so that's not even like worth mentioning, but it gives me what I want out of a blush, and it's almost like a bronzy kind of blush on my skin tone. It gives me so much warmth and like a little bit of a glow. It's not shimmery, it doesn't have a sheen to it, but I just feel like when I have warm products on my face just naturally looks more glowy. So yeah, that was today's video. I'm gonna try to do these a little bit more often, but again, like I mentioned in the beginning, I don't film favorites videos as often as other people on YouTube do, so I can't really post these kinds of videos nearly as often. But I do think that doing this is quite interesting. So if you are a creator, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, and you've like posted a favorites post or whatever it may be, I highly recommend that you go back to like some of your first favorites videos and just listen to yourself talk about the stuff that you loved and think about where they are now in your collection. Do you still own them? Do you still enjoy them? Have you finished them up? Have you decluttered them? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already to make sure you can stick around for the next video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!